Hey guys, how's it going? So today, I'm gonna start the day off by going for a skate because a bunch of other people are here at this skate park, skating around. You want to be on YouTube? Yeah! Yeah! What's your name? Sol. Do you have anything you'd like to say to YouTube?
What's up?
What would you like to say to YouTube?
Nothing.
Nothing? It's been about like one or two hours of skating, and it's basically routine to go and get some snacks, so we follow that routine. Stay hydrated. Thank you. And stay full of energy. See you later. Fun skating with you guys.
See you guys.
When do you guys go back to school?
Tomorrow. Monday.
Tomorrow?
No, Monday. No, for you guys, I'll probably be tomorrow.
No, just the real date.
Monday, the 18th.
Okay. Okay guys, I'm leaving the skate park now and I'm gonna go pick up my mountain bike because last time I went for a bike ride, for some reason the gearing, the shifters, they somehow got jammed and they wouldn't shift. So I took it to the bike guy the other day and he said it would be done in a couple of days and it should be done by today. I'm gonna go see if it's ready, pick it up. I'm done skating for today, but these people, Joe and Titus, they might skate for a few hours, who knows how long. I'm gonna show you guys what a bike shop looks like in Costa Rica. There's the bike shop. Okay, got my bike back, and I think what he did is he changed the wires inside of the plastic for one of the gearing, and he also changed the wires for the brakes as my brakes stopped working, and it seems to be working now. So, good to go for next time I want to go for a bike ride. Alright, I'm back from that skate session and I was able to pick up my mountain bike. Hopefully it lasts a while because I feel like there's always something going wrong with it. Either I get a flat tire or the chain breaks or either the gears stop working or something like that. It's always something like that with everything. But in yesterday's, what was it? Yeah, it was definitely yesterday's video. I fixed my slingshot with a new rubber band which actually came with my slingshot because my old rubber band for the slingshot actually started to completely break. So I put this new one on and the package said that once you put it on I have to wait 24 hours because I had to use some rubbing alcohol to place these bands on. So I waited from yesterday till today. That should be plenty of time. And then I'm going to test this out using a few different types of ammo, I guess you could say, and I'm going to see which one feels more accurate and which one seems to hit the target better. And I'm going to place a box down at the bottom of my yard. Not sure how far. I mean, it's a pretty good distance. And then I'm going to put 4 bottles, and each bottle is going to be worth a different amount of points. So this bottle is worth 1 point. This bottle is worth 2 points, 3 points, and 4 points. So at the end, whichever ammo I was able to get the most points with, I'll get to shoot 3 times with each ammo. And whichever one ends up with the whichever one ends up with the most amount of points at the end is, I guess, the best ammo. And I'm going to show you guys the 3 different ammunitions. But first, I have to open this package and rub whatever's inside of this package onto the bands. That's what this thing says to do. It says before you use this, rub this on the rubber on the bands, and it'll supposedly make the bands last longer and I guess be better. So I guess I'll do that. First thing, we're going to open this, and it seems to be a piece of foam. It looks like a papery piece of foam. That is weird. Okay, rubbing it on the rubber bands. It says this will do something. Okay, I hope it doesn't say something about wait another 24 hours once you do this. But we're just going to get right into this. So the 3 ammunitions are going to be some rocks, because if you're out in a survival situation, you can't find like metal pellets that are made for slingshots. You might only be able to find something like rocks. So one of the types of ammos that I'm going to test out is with some rocks, just some ordinary rocks which I found in my backyard. I'm going to test out using these are just like these nuts which I just found at the beach here. And these are all over the place here, so this is something that you can find in nature, at least by the beach. And then the other ammo which I'm going to test are these little metal pellets, which I actually bought online for the slingshot. So these, in theory, should have the best aim, but we're going to put it to the test. And obviously you can't find metal pellets out in the middle of the jungle, or the forest for that matter. So first I'm going to go set up the bottles down at the bottom of the yard, and I'll try to count how many steps to give you guys an estimate of how many meters this is. And then we'll, I guess, see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got the bottle set up. I was gonna use this plastic crate, but it's so wobbly that if any of the ammos hit this box, then all the targets are just gonna fall over, so that doesn't seem fair. So, not gonna use this. I just placed them on the ground over. So I get 3 shots with each different kind of ammo, and we'll see how it goes. So I counted the steps, and it's about 25 to 30 steps, which are like about a meter. First, we're gonna test it out with the metal pellets. Test 1 using metal pellets. First metal pellet. Okay, here we go. Missed. Missed by like a hair. And I missed by like a hair again. So the metal pellets got 0 points. Now we're gonna test the ordinary rocks. First ordinary rock, 2 points. Second ordinary rock, 0 points. And third ordinary rock. Oh my gosh, I missed by like a teeny little fraction of a who knows what. Okay, so the ordinary rocks got 2 points. Now I'm gonna go stand up that bottle again and then try the nuts which I found at the beach. Three ordinary nuts. First shot. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. 3 points, and the last nut. So surprisingly, the nuts got first place, the rocks got second place, and the metal pellets got last place. Okay, well that was kind of interesting. So the nuts that I found on the beach, those ones ended up getting first place. The rocks, which I just found in my backyard, got second place. And then the metal pellets, which they tell you will work the best, ended up getting last place. So what does this test experiment tell us? That sometimes what they tell you will work the best doesn't actually work the best. You could say that I have to do like a ton of more shots to figure out which one's the perfect one, but there is no way to figure out which one is like actually the perfect one. But just from this little experiment, I think what I figured out is that definitely don't always just listen to what like people tell you is going to work the best. Sometimes you have to test it yourself to figure out which one works the best and also which one might work best for you. So that's it for the test for the slingshot. This rubber band actually feels a lot more sturdy and a lot more heavy duty than my last slingshot, than my last rubber band. This rubber band is supposed to be more heavy duty, and I can definitely feel it when I pull back the slingshot. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. It's kind of funny because I feel like every time I go skateboarding, it takes me like an hour to get back to the spot where I was when I left the skate park the last time. So I feel like I take like 2 steps forward, or no, like 2.5 steps forward, 2 steps backwards, 2.5 steps forward. So I'm slowly improving, but it's a very slow pace. But it's all good. I just go skating because it's kind of fun. And today's positive quote is, the only time you fail is when you stop trying. So what this quote means to me is like the only time that you like actually like there's like you completely did fail is when you completely give up, because you haven't actually failed if you're still trying to maybe succeed, and if you keep trying, you may actually succeed. I'm having a hard time explaining this quote without just repeating the actual quote again. Yeah? Yeah, okay, well, I think I'll maybe do some more fun tests like this. It's kind of fun testing out some different items, survival items or something. Remember to do more awesome stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow early in the morning.